EA Sports, it's in the game. You talk about a big play. You don't get any bigger than that.
I ain't missed the highlights.
It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the 49ers and the Bears, and it's coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the San Francisco 49ers and the Chicago Bears. Week one of a new NFL season. Brandon Gaunt and Charles Davis back with you for another year from the booth. And Charles, these San Francisco 49ers last postseason, remember they were a 6th seed, came within one quarter of getting to the Super Bowl. Quite a story, and it certainly creates a lot of optimism as they begin a new season today against Chicago.
And how about the amount of history between these two franchises? You're talking two of the oldest and proudest teams in the entire league, let alone the NFC. And how about their all-time series? It's tied at 32 wins each with one.
The 49ers offense ready to put the preseason behind them and begin this 2022 campaign. And one of the folks we'll be watching is this man, the veteran, in his first start with his new ball club. He's got a lot resting on his shoulders coming into the new season, but he's raring to go.
And I love the fact that he knows that and is up to the task. Can't wait to go out there and show the world he's got game.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. So the new man in the backfield getting his first touches of the regular season here. Limited production and opportunity in his first 4 years in the league, but he's getting the shot now as the lead back for this offense. CD, what do you think he brings to the table?
Well, I think he's a pretty well-rounded back, and we know he's extremely motivated because we talked to him this week. He made it crystal clear that he's been waiting for this moment. He's at the top of the depth chart, and he's had a chance to really shine in this role as well as produce.
On third down, Kimball. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That'll go as a pickup of 8. And now they'll throw with Lance. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
On the ready.
Up the middle they go. Kimball. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Let's go.
Second and 20.
52. Slide 2.
Here's Lance. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. Secure it. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in Week 1 this year. And it'll pit the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide. From the 31. Lance, a quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Throwing now is Lance. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Now a handoff up the middle. Kimball, and he'll get it down here to the 43. The CD, you've got Manny Kahue calling the shots for this offense. His second year as an offensive coordinator in the league. How do you see his crew on this side of the ball performing this year?
Well, partners, you and I both know, and everyone else around the league, Manny was a popular head coaching candidate for this year. But he told all the teams he was interested in remaining a coordinator for a bit so he could continue to grow in the job. As far as his offense this year, he's really optimistic about what they can do because he loves the talent on that side of the ball. And one other thing, Manny Kahue, a young, bright offensive mind, he'll be a head coach before long when he's ready to do it.
Lance now on first down. And he will find his man, Samuel. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a first and goal.
On first down, Kimball, and he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Second and goal from the 1. And they'll run again, and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A great play there. His first rushing touchdown on the year, and the Niners have got it back to within a score.
And that's a nice reward right there. The first game with his new team, and he winds up in the end zone. They're expecting big things from him this season, and he delivers on day 1.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to...
Ready up.
Throwing on first down is Lance. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Up the middle they go. Kimball, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The Niners on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Working from the gun, Lance. Completes it to Samuel. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
And partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded. in a slant, he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
They'll run on first down. Kimball, and he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now a handoff up the middle. Kimball. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. He'll try again. And not a whole lot there as they'll get him down at about the 2. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Kimball. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. Able to pin on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half.
Let's go now.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. On 2nd down now, Kimball. And he's going to have a Niners first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Shotgun now for Lance. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Lance finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Here's Lance to throw it. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple.
The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And some space here. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That good for 22 and a first down. You know, partner, we talked to this young man earlier in the week, and he went on and on about how his experience backing up Derrick Henry the last 4 years really put him in the position he's in now as the starter.
Well, that makes sense because for 4 years, he was in the room with arguably the best running back in the league. And the one thing he said he took from his time backing up Henry was that he noticed that Derrick got stronger as the season went on. He marveled about his conditioning and how he took such great care of his body despite such a huge workload. He spoke pretty candidly about how he expects to make that same kind of impact now that he's the every down back.
On first down, Lance. And this is incomplete.
Well, they've been back on the heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. The Lance going to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And credit that sack to Robert Quinn. Well, look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again.
Ready.
Lance now on first down. And the catch made by Hilton. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
When you decide to run a hitch route, it really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, Kimball. 97 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Yeah, that's a good run right there, and that's why they brought him in as a free agent. He's in his 5th year, but he'll tell anyone he's been underutilized to this point in his career. So they're certainly hoping they can coax a big year out of him. Off to a nice start.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the 49ers are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again.
Okay, right?
And Lance now to throw. Now he's forced out left. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Now Lance. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Up the middle they go. Kimball, and he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll keep it on the ground. Kimball. And oh, he coughed it up. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Wow, that ball. But a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. 10 more there and another first down. Lance looking to throw it. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. T.Y. Hilton from a yard out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Good throw there. And I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason. And what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
There again is the running back as he tries. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. The Niners on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. To throw, it's Lance. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
On 1st and 10, Lance. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Throwing on 1st down. Lance, flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. From the gun, it's Lance. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again.
Let's go. And cycle.
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, 75 yards. And the 49ers use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to serve it.
The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field.
Here we go.
On 1st down, Kimball. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Kimball, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Well, the offense has had a big day. He's been great running the football, but I don't think anybody liked that last result.
No, they didn't like the last result at all, but they have to look at it in total, don't they? They've had a big day running the football. You take an occasional loss or an occasional bad play along the way, but all in all, they have to like what they've done.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On 3rd down, Kimball. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. They'll run on 1st down. Kimball. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll try the left side. Kimball. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. All together, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Kimball. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Now a handoff up the middle. Kimball, and he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, Kimball. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Niners are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner, and one side a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling his team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough where that one possession down the stretch might have given us an opportunity to win the game.
So for the Niners, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they will head home next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers.